Alright, welcome back. If you hear sounds in the back, that is the puppy playing with one of her toys. Hi, Bug. She's a very energetic pup. She's 11 months old as of today. We spend more money on toys than we do anything else. The little snot destroys them every time. Yeah. Talking about you. Ouch. Don't do that. Anyway. Back to game. So, the Cindered Shadows reward. We'll bring that up. At another time. I'm gonna get these back, because... for some reason, you don't keep a lot of these. There we go. Unit appearance. We can change any of our characters. Oh yeah, they're red. Yeah. Like Byleth with glasses, we have so many different outfits we can do. We can have Byleth in the Academy uniform. The house loungewear is basketball. Made Byleth. Summer, just a different variant. Evening wear. We have this for a male Byleth too, but ultimately, everything on him looks bad except for his original attire. Tessa, stop being near the cords, please. You're gonna pull them out. You want your hippo? Go get your hippo. Here, go get that too. Get away from my cords. Oop, bonk. Sorry, sweetie. Get away from the cords. Sorry, the dog is right there. Everything looks bad on male Byleth except his default outfit. So with this regalia, we look exactly like her. And then the dancer ensemble, which is probably one of my favorites. Go get it. Why are you pestering me during a recording? Hey! No bite. For right now, we are going to leave her in her base outfit. But if you choose to change it in battle, you can actually change her outfit to look at what she dresses as she's in the monastery. I was gonna leave her, but no, we'll use the dancer's attire. We'll get into what the rest of these do later. For the other characters, just because reasons. I'll do this later too. We'll talk about the skill levels and support levels and professor level next month. Class abilities are the same. I just kind of spoiled some of them. The crest items we already got. These are all the crests in the game except for Byleth. Okay, good. And then, of course, these permanently increases health by 7, strength by 3, speed by 3, and movement by 2. This is the only one that nobody has in the game. And we'll go over that again later. It might be some kind of crest, although it's unclear which one. These are our skills. Sword, lance, axe, bow, brawl, reason, faith. We have... The only thing I'm not gonna actually try to level up, I think, is flying. Because the only unit that requires flying is Ingrid. Now I gotta go dig in here and find... Where is... Did I put the notebook thing in here? Or did I put it somewhere else? I think I have them in here. Where the fuck did I put my notebooks? I remember the notebook out here? Look at this. Is it this purple one that I've got right here? Sure enough. It sure as fuck is. I have yes, I do have an entire goddamn notebook about Fire Emblem shit. I'm not even joking. We have the classes. And of course we can't go for the mastery. The special ones we'll talk about later. And here we can see where the points are for the weaknesses. Minor crest of Bladed. Doubles attack and weapon uses for combat arts occasionally. His dislikes. Delicate work, fragile objects, scorching heat, and selfish people. This boy can lift up a carriage on his own. No problem. So strong. He is very strong, and that's why he doesn't really like delicate work or fragile objects, because he's more likely to break something. And most of the Fargus group does not like heat. Felix has a major crest, which will sometimes raise his might when using a weapon. Sylvain has a minor crest. Mercedes has a minor crest. and we have a major crest. Most members of the Lion's house have a crest. The only two that don't are Dedue and Ash. I think the one that has the least is probably the Golden Deer, because Leone doesn't, Ignatz doesn't, and Raphael doesn't. Girl, what are you doing? Anyway.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety.
Hey, stop trying to destroy that.
It would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Yeah, about that. Improper conduct. Wearing dancer regalia.
Yes. I trust you enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts.
If you continue to joking, of course.
So.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa. I kind of thought he was going to be the new. After that teacher ran away, I was surprised when you were suddenly. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
I care nothing. If you have no business here, leave.
Listen to this.
Alright, that is not the button. Keep forgetting. I'm so used to zoom in because I've been playing other games. We'll look at this later when I can start actually doing other important things. Oh, right, I forgot about that. I zoom out on the mini-map.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
That's an important thing we'll need to remember for later.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. I trust that you will carefully study regardless of the results. This battle, as this is your first time, both students and teachers of the Officers' Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds. I encourage you to wander around. There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor? There you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here. The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month. This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time. It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here. Professors at the Officers' Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
His Highness has said that, but if you mistreat him, I have a request.
Hey, Teach. I'm not gonna lie,
Oh, Professor! Me, I'm still not used to...
We get it, Hilda, you're lazy. And now it decides to show us the cutscene for the dormitory. We're gonna skip because we saw it already. Kitty.
I'm Captain Gerald's friend. It may have been only for...
Bernadette is out of her room.
was...
I don't like to come
Professor, there's an inn that serves the most Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Tessa, what are you doing back there? I told you to stay away from my cords.
The great tree. I could just forget all about my.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Greenhouse is confusing as fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't understand how this works.
My thanks.
Let's see. I'm a little busy. I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do.
Hi there.
Goddess.
Yeah, Marianne doesn't talk much. God, stupid. What is my... Where's my fast travel button again? Here it is. I can't fast travel yet. That's annoying. Also wish I could run faster. Slow.
Professor.
I'm stuck. This game is very sticky sometimes. Alright. Going back to that because... Anyway. I'm gonna boot up our professor level by a little bit. Just because it'll grant us a little more versatility early game.
Oh.
This is the Amiibo Gazebo. You can get some pretty good stuff from around here. Good girl, Tessa. I've already done this multiple times. And this is kind of a spoiler for a later map. Good girl. Nice. Now we can go talk to Sothis near her chair. And now we'll get something that I frequently do accidentally. The Sothis Shield. Which grants plus 7 res to all allies for 3 turns. It decreases every turn though.
All right.
Greetings, Professor. By the by, have you... It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back...
Indeed. As part of our commitment to the Garda, assisting with the education of young nobles is also...
Hello, Professor. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and... Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Alright, there's the 5th, yeah.
Yes. I hear a member of House Fressfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered
I'm sorry if you hear my chair squeak too.
first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding, that is why the crest of Seros is on. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Here's an idea. There are 2 types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Yeah.
Hi, Professor. It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly.
There's a reason for that, but we'll get into that later. You just walked out of the wall. There's Rhea.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Set it over. That is not the button. There we go.
Really?
And it's Gerald back in here.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Captain Gerald has I've aged at least. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on this, the leader of a legendary group of knights.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. Well, no need to worry. If you get hurt, I am more than capable of healing you. You'll not even have a scar.
Thank you, Manuela.
Apparently there is to be a... My research is proceeding slower. I was wondering if I might get a sample. Oh, thank
you, Professor.
Oh, right.
Oh, thank you.
What? Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Ceros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history.
I don't want to make this even longer than it already is. Especially since I gotta walk everywhere right now. We gotta wait for the loading to open, the doors to open, because loading zones. Ugh.
Do you know the provenance of our class name? The Eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empires, and black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, Black Eagles.
Bucky. Such a good girl.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
So yeah, out of all the students, Mercedes is one of the oldest. Being, she's... "22.
Story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lugh, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. The library holds various historical accounts. If you find time, you should read them.
Right. Oh. Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
This is the Golden Deer. Too bad we won't see more of each other.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time. And all three of the houses have a meaning behind their name.
Technically, we're supposed to talk to Lawrence first. But whatever.
Hey. Listen.
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too.
Oh, Petra.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am... Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my study. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother-in-law. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
We're gonna do Sylvain's last. I'm gonna be honest. My battery is dying. Oh boy. Hang on. Where is my other controller? It's in this drawer somewhere. There it is. It is very dusty. Cleaned in here a while back and I forgot where I put a lot of things. Oop. In case you're wondering why I have purple and blue Joy-Cons instead of red and blue, I have the special Skyward Sword ones that were $100 fucking. Yep, this is the charger. I plug in my Pro controller because the battery was low. Alright. I like doing this. It's kind of just a mindless little thought.
You have helped me so much.
Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy.
You're too kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
All right. Nice.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
So, now we are basically done. And I'm going to end this video here. And we'll start up next one with the mock battle. See you then.